Hi, I'm Anastasia McCourt. This is my POI for the Fort Osage tournament. We once were warriors, bone sharp, tangling up with whatever wild was in the world. But that was before the ships rolled in, with people we ain't never seen before, branding iron and bullet men, taking everything and leaving only misery. Yakaka and Hawaii giggle over a street artist's caricature. Colorful fabric peeks out from the bottom of their oversized winter coats. They blend in seamlessly, enjoying a moment of beautiful anonymity, something they have struggled to find since escaping Nigeria's extremist group, Boko Haram. According to the United States Association of Missing Children and Exploited Children, roughly 800,000 kids go missing each year. That's approximately 2,000 per day. And the city in the entire world with the highest kidnapping rates is Phoenix, Arizona. It kind of doesn't help that I could drive to Phoenix, Arizona from Blue Springs 3 times before a formal and official investigation can be lodged. Through the articles, these girls escaped Boko Haram by National Geographic, and Kidnapping and Hostage Taking, a review of effects, coping, and resilience, and the poem The Children Might Know by Dominique Christa. We explore that the more we do for kidnapping victims, the less we'll eventually have. Lost in a Drift, a program, because the more missing posters we ignore, the more there will be. In general terms, the sociological impact of being taken hostage is similar to being exposed to other trauma, including terrorist incidents and disasters for adults and children. Typical adult reactions include 1. Cognitive, impaired memory and confusion, intrusive thoughts, flashbacks, disorientation, hypervigilance, and hyperarousal. A state of feeling too aroused with a profound fear of another incident. 2. Emotional, shock and numbness, fear and anxiety, but panic is not common. Guilt at having survived if others hadn't, and for being taken hostage in the first place. 3. Social withdrawal, irritability, avoidance of reminders of the event. We never thought we would escape and be here today. I never thought I would survive. I know that I had left thousands in the bushes and thousands in the forest. I know that I had left thousands on the street of Mongeri. The best thing I can do to help is reach out to the world. Nile has often been mainlined as a response to extreme stress, but it has a survival value, at least in short term. It gives a delayed period of time when he or she can deal with the painful reality and come to terms with it. For example, some hostages in the Moscow theater siege. The heavily armed rebels were part of a musical military production. Maybe they know we weren't always so lowly, so feverish and broken. So maybe they can look past the bruises and see that we are bigger underneath and forgive us for our fragility. Genuine psychopathy has also been noted. A follow-up study on ransom victims in Sardinia found that 50% suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder and 30% experienced major depression. The International Classification of Mental and Behavioral Disorders also recognizes the enduring personality change after a catastrophic experience as a possible chronic outcome after a hostage incident. This condition is characterized by a hostile or mistrustful attitude, social withdrawal and estrangement, a chronic feeling of being on the edge, as if constantly threatened, and feelings of emptiness and loneliness with hopelessness. For the diagnosis, these symptoms have to be endured for at least 2 years. Kiki and Hawaii, identified only by their first names for security reasons, didn't know each other before or even during their ordeals, but their shared horrors united them so that they could advocate for fellow survivors and those still held by Boko Haram. We were overcome with the kind of meanness that don't care about nothing but feeding ourselves. We had hands once, and a river to bathe in, and names, full names, that would call us home. Boko Haram skyrocketed to global consciousness in 2014 when the group kidnapped 276 girls from their school in Quebec, Nigeria. It sparked a worldwide campaign and the hashtag Bring Back Our Girls. But Boko Haram has been waging a brutal campaign in northeastern Nigeria since 2009, forcing 2.5 million people out of their homes, killing more than 20,000 people, and abducting thousands, using the women and girls as child brides and sex slaves, and the children are forced to become the next wave of Boko Haram insurgents. The children might know that if you're looking at us right, we lost our mouths, across a mighty, mighty ocean. We could have died, but we just didn't know how.